Good afternoon and welcome into Southern Ohio Sports Authority's presentation of Ohio High School boys basketball. I'm DC Daly, alongside me tonight, Tyler Hart. And tonight we're set up here at the Waverly Downtown Arena as the Tigers are set to host the Valley Indians. And an SOC matchup, not as important as it may have been earlier in the season, as tournament seedings have already been handed out. But Tyler, you want to give some stats from the first time around? Waverly came out on top 65-54 at Valley. Big win at the time for Waverly. Chance for Valley to get revenge here tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say the last matchup against Valley, Waverly trailed 21-11 after the first, trailed 31-20 at half. Went on a 12-0 run, down 41-30. 12-0 run got them to 42-41. And then ended the third 54-47 in favor of Waverly. They outscored Valley on that 34-16. Final score was 65-54, where Waverly went a 9-0 run that held Valley to 2 free throws in the opening of the half. In that game, Trey Robertson led all scorers with 26 points, Fufi with 19, Hudson Kelly with 10, Bryce Stewart for Valley was 22 points, and George Arnett with 15.
Yeah, you know, I didn't realize that Valley had that big of a lead the first time around. Probably a game this is probably a game they've been thinking about for a while. You know, probably with that big of a lead, probably should have won the first time around. This has probably been a date on their calendars that had a bullseye right on it.
I was going to say, it's incredible. You think the power that Waverly has on the offensive side, that they can put up 34 points in any given quarter, when Valley scored 31 in one half. So.
Yeah, it'll be a big game here tonight in Waverly. Valley, given the number 2 seed in the D4 state tournament, is going to face either number 15 Ironton St. Joseph or the 18-seeded New Boston. Waverly, a first-round bye, drawing the 1 seed in the D2 state tournament, going to face either 18 Athens or the 17-seeded Circleville, I believe Tigers, correct? Circleville Tigers?
Yep. So senior night here, little different lineup for Waverly, using all 5 seniors, both Fufi brothers.
You know, I tell you, we talked about it a little bit before the game. I did not realize how many seniors were on this team. I mean, I knew they were a little older, but I thought maybe some of them were juniors. Really, the only junior that has played a substantial amount of minutes for the Tigers is Hudson Kelly. The rest, mainly seniors. But I think for Valley, it would leave a pretty good taste in your mouth heading into the tournament to knock off the Tigers on their senior night. I know it's the season finale for the Tigers. I'm not sure about Valley. I think it is the final game of the regular season for both teams. So a win for either team would be a lot of momentum going into the tournament as Colton Buckle lays it up and in for 2, gets the Tigers on the board. Gets the Indians on the board early. Stoley brings it up for the Tigers, going to draw a foul on, I believe, number 24, Bryce Stewart. We talked about Stewart a little bit, had 22 points the first time around. Valley 17-3 overall, 12-3 in the SOC2, 71-50 win over Oak Hill in their last game. As for Waverly, a 68-47 win over Portsmouth West. Trey Robertson, 34 points, 8 assists. Will Futhi, a double-double with 14 points and 12 rebounds. Yeah, I talked about Will Futhi a little earlier in the week. He's kind of my impact player for Waverly as he lays one in there for 2, ties things up here in the first. If Futhi's able to continue to, get in double digits on both points and rebounds and have a pretty established presence in the paint on defense, I think you're going to get what you get with Robertson. And I think Futhi for Waverly is kind of the wild card. If he's able to produce like that, this is going to be a dangerous team in the tournament.
And really, a lot of his play comes from Robertson finding them.
Right.
They got that big connection, and especially in transition there.
And one thing I did note about Futhi's offensive ability is that backdoor lob play that we've seen, pretty much an uncountable amount of times for the Tigers. Stoley, nice Euro step there, lays it up and in for 2. 4-2 lead now for the Tigers. Valley not wasting any time in transition, can't come up with the layup. Futhi comes up with the rebound. Drake Teeters in transition, hands it off to Mark Stoley. Teeters one of those guys that not a lot of minutes for the Tigers, but on senior night getting the tip for the Tigers. Inside to Futhi, goes up strong with the right hand, blocked away by number 24, Bryce Stewart. Tigers come up with the offensive rebound.
Great job there by Stewart, just going straight up there.
Stoley going to reset things here for the Tigers.
I would look for them to try to get a look there for Wade.
Stoley trips a little bit, able to remain on his feet.
Yep,
back out to Futhi, going to try a three, in and out, no good. Stewart comes up with the rebound for Valley. And the ball will go out of bounds.
Check the HDMI people there.
Yeah, sorry about that. We lost camera for a second. I'm not sure what happened, but Valley comes back there. 7-4 lead now. I think I have it backwards on the scoreboard, but 7-4 lead now for Valley here with 4:16 to go in the first quarter.
And Trey Robertson checks in for the first time for Waverly.
You know, it's probably the first time he's come off the bench this season.
I'm sure it has.
Leading scorer for the Tigers, all-time leading career scorer here at Waverly High School. Robertson tries to get it to Futhi in the corner. Corner three on the way from Wade Futhi, not enough. Rebound goes to number 13, Penn Morrison. Stoley hands it off to Robertson. You know, you talk about Valley, and the main thing I think of is their tournament run last year in baseball is Trey Robertson knocks down a huge mid-range jumper off a nice offensive move. I believe last year the Indians made it to the Final Four. I'm not sure. I don't think they made it to the state final. I know they made it. I'm pretty sure they made it to the Final Four last year for baseball.
Right. Yep, baseball, yep.
Buckle lays it up and in for two. 9-6 lead now for the Indians. Waverly looking to even things up here with 3:10 to go in the first quarter. Stoley gets it out to Robertson. Deep three on the way. Count it. Trey Robertson from the parking lot ties things up here in the first quarter.
Not even a minute off the bench, and he's already got 5 points on the way.
Turnover for the Tigers. Colton Buckle comes up with the steal. Deep three on the way for Jace Copley, and he knocks it down. Great three-point shooting for both teams so far in tonight's contest. Robertson gets it to Stoley. Futhi gonna try another three. This time he connects.
Trey Robertson making an impact already.
Copley not wasting any time. Big offensive rebound there by Valley, but it's gonna be out of bounds on Valley as Bryce Stewart must have thought it was out of bounds on the Tigers, and that's who will be in possession of is Waverly.
Yeah, just talked about Robertson coming off the bench, already 5 points, got the assist there to the open three and from Futhi. And
well, third time's the charm for Wade Futhi, not able to knock down the first two, but third time on the right wing, able to knock it down.
If it's Will or Wade, he can find every one of them.
12-12 ball game here with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Robertson drives inside, gets it out to Hudson Kelly, back to Morrison. Robertson going to slow things down here for the Tigers. Going to go pick and roll with Penn Morrison. Drives down the left side. Mid-range jumper off the glass. No good. Futhy almost has the offensive rebound. Valley will come up with it in transition. Carter Nickel, nice Euro step move. Lays it in for two. And Valley back out in front, 14-12. I tell you, Valley's transition offense is quick. I mean, make or miss for Waverly. The Indians are not wasting any time getting back on offense.
And they don't really run that many down the floor in transition. It's usually one or two going down. And
well, you know, Robertson knocked down that three, and 2 seconds later, Copley was already letting one fly from the other wing on the other side of the floor. So
interesting take there to kind of double team Robertson.
Robertson thought about the fadeaway three, doesn't take it. And they're going to get a foul called on George Arnett.
You know, it was a foul on the floor, but again, he shoots it from over there and then makes it.
Yeah.
That spot is his spot. They should put his name on the court right there.
Both wings, man.
Same spot he made the record shot, everything.
Was it on this side of the floor over here?
Yep, it sure was.
I'm sure they'll put a little X over there or something. Is Morrison going to try a three? Too much, not good. Tigers almost come up with the rebound, and they're going to get Penn Morrison with the defensive foul. That'll be the team's first of the half.
Yeah, Hudson Kelly coming off the bench as well. He's a junior. He makes a lot of impact on the floor, especially on the defensive end. But right there, great effort on trying to get the offensive board.
And Hudson Kelly, really the only non-senior that plays a substantial role for Waverly, as they're just loaded with seniors this year. Going to be interesting to see what the Tigers do next season. Dang, I thought I was going to make a play there. Ball goes out of bounds.
You thought you was going to have a steal on the night, didn't you?
Yeah.
we won't put that on the stat sheet, though.
Stay in possession of the Indians. Going to try a lob play, and they connect. Carter Nickel able to get it up to Jace Copley, and Valley back out to up 4 with a 16-12 lead here with 35 seconds to go in the first quarter.
That's something you don't see on the inbound side. Well, I guess you get a little bit of room on the side.
Robertson for three. It's good. Trey Robertson.
I think he just likes to shoot him right in front of their bench, don't he?
And here we go. Valley in transition, not wasting any time. Stewart's layup no good. Rebound goes to George Arnett. His shot won't fall. Penn Morrison comes up with the rebound. 10 seconds to shoot for the Tigers. You think we get another wing three here for Robertson?
Yeah, he might go that side.
Robertson drives in, goes up with the left hand, no good. Offensive rebound to Futhy. And it'll go out of bounds on Futhy.
Yeah, it looked like he tried to not grab the rebound. He just tried to do a quick putback. I think he kind of lost track of how many seconds it is, but it is kind of hard to see the clock on the other side of the rim.
Indians going to have 1.4 seconds to let it fly. It's good if it goes. Off the side of the backboard, no good.
Almost hit the mascot, but it's all right.
16-15 lead here in Waverly. We've got a tight one. We'll be back with the second quarter after this.
Don't get down soon.
Glockner from the Glockner family of dealerships. With all the traveling that you're going to be doing this holiday season, we made servicing your vehicles as easy as possible. With our new online scheduling tool, you can schedule your oil change in less than 60 seconds. Visit Glockner.com, select Schedule Service, select the services that you need, and pick your arrival time. We'll even send you a text reminder. It's that simple. Have a great season.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie & Son Trucking. Willie & Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie & Son Trucking each week at sosaohio.com.
And welcome back to the Waverly Downtown Arena. We're getting ready to kick things off here in the second quarter. Valley out to a 16-15 lead. There was a couple lead changes, though. Waverly kind of jumped out early, and then Valley kind of held on, jumped up to 4 at one point, but the three there by Robertson cuts it back down to 1. And we've got a 16-15 ball game heading into the second quarter.
Yeah, we talked about Robertson coming off the bench. Did not start with the senior night. We want to get the other seniors out there, but already making an impact in about 4 or 5 minutes he has played. 8 points and 2 assists already.
Copley's fadeaway jumper, not enough, no good. Offensive rebound goes to number 4, Colton Buckle. Good defense here by the Tigers. And we're going to get an off-ball foul called on Mark Stully. That'll be the team's second of the half. Stully's first. Buckle inbounding for the Indians, gets it out to Stewart. Stewart gonna try a top the key three, count it. Will Futhi all over him, but better offense there by Stewart, able to knock down the three.
Pretty nice to see two big guys out there on top of the key shoot like that.
Playing like guards.
Yep.
Stoley gets it to Robertson. He'll try a top of the key three off target. George Arnett comes up with the defensive rebound for the Indians. Stewart in transition. Back to Arnett. He'll drive in, kick it out to Buckle.
They're seeing no one down low. They're trying to bunch everyone together, try to cut an open cut window.
Stewart pretty fast off the ball. I mean, had a little hesitation move there and then just a burst of speed, gets to the rim. Can't connect on the shot, but foul will send him to the line, shooting two.
Yeah, that's a second for Stolly already in the quarter.
First free throw by Stewart is good. And you know, one player for Waverly that has played, he's played some meaningful minutes for the Tigers is the brother of Trey Robertson, and that's Braylon Robertson. Don't believe he's active tonight. I don't think he played last night either. But, you know, sometimes players that come off the bench can be the most valuable players on your team, and the Tigers down one of them tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for a freshman to get in on a senior night.
And there's that lob play we talked about. This time it's Stoley throwing it to Futhi. And the Tigers cut it to 4 with 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the second.
And do we got another foul on Stoley?
I think it's going to be his third foul on Stoley with 6:29 to go in the second quarter. No, I think they may have got it on Hudson Kelly.
Oh, okay. I would say for Stolly,
that would have been.
You don't want 3 fouls in 2 minutes of play in the quarter. Oh, not even that, minute and a half, right?
Front iron on the first free throw from Buckle.
Yeah, Buckle already with 4 points in the game and a couple rebounds.
Buckle's second free throw, too much. Off the back iron, no good. Stoley bringing it up for the Tigers in transition. Gets it to Robertson on the wing.
Don't look for him to switch back to his left and find Wade.
Futhi gets it over to Stoley. Back to Robertson. A little elevator screen for the Tigers. Deep three on the way for Robertson. He knocks it down.
Automatic over there. That's his third triple already in the game.
It's been a while since I've seen an elevator screen in a game. And perfectly executed there by Waverly.
We're giving on Robertson there, maybe?
I believe that foul will be on Robertson.
Yeah, Will Futhi wasn't happy about that either. That's the guy with the elbow.
That'll be the team's 5th foul of the half.
That's, yeah, I was going to say, that's the 4th in this quarter.
Well, after a relatively quick first quarter, we've had some dead balls and some fouls here in the second. In the corner, that's Carter Nickel. Back out to number 4, Colton Buckle. Back to Arnett. And over to Copley.
We're seeing a lot of high screens on both sides here. It's open the floor down low just like there.
Inside to Stewart. Nice pass by Buckle. And the Indians back out to a 3-point lead here with 5:24 to go in the first half.
There's a couple times there where Buckle will set that screen up high and then drop down low, and perfect execution there on that end.
Little miscommunication there by the Tigers. Lead to a pass out of bounds. Another turnover for Waverly. Colton Buckle bringing it up for the Indians. Holding on to a 3-point lead here with 5:12. Another lob pass, not able to connect for the Indians. Robertson bringing it up in transition. Nice pass inside to Futhi. He'll lay it up and in for two. Thought we might get another lob pass there, but Futhi came down with it. Arnett going to try a deep three. Count it. Nothing but net for George Arnett. And we've had a pretty solid three-point shootout here between both teams. As Robertson going to try a deep one. Off target, no good. Nice hustle play there by Robertson, but Arnett going to come up with a loose ball. He'll get it up to Nickel, who will push it up to Jace Copley. Mid-range jumper on the way for Copley. Shot won't fall. Robertson saves it once again. Arnett going to try another three. Front iron, no good. Hudson Kelly comes up with the rebound for the Tigers. Mark Stoley in transition. Thought we might have a double dribble there on Stoley. Finds Futhi for two. And with 4 minutes and 14 seconds to go here in the second quarter, Waverly going to take a timeout. Be a 30-second timeout for the Tigers.
Yeah, it's been back and forth. Stewart's making a lot of impact, but you see the hustle that Robertson's played with all years.
Yeah.
Two diving balls, try to keep the ball alive, and just unfortunately stayed in Valley's favor.
Well, and you know, Stewart, you know, on paper they've got him listed as 6'7". You know,
he's every bit of that compared to the Waverly side, I can tell you that.
No matter who, I mean, unless you've got a guy that's 6'7" himself, which I don't know exactly how tall Will Futhi is, but he's got to be sniffing that. It's going to be a tough guy to guard. You know, here, hand me Valley's roster. Stewart is only 6'2". It's the other Stewart that's 6'7".
Yep.
One of
Levi.
Valley's.
I think Levi's got the flow over there on the bench. I think that was the one we started to see earlier. He's kind of a new style nowadays, that old retro style coming back.
We think Bryce Stewart's tall. If Levi Stewart walked out there.
Haven't seen him out there, but I'll tell you, Levi. Bryce
got
out
the
there.
height.
Yeah, Bryce out there, he looks a lot taller than 6'2".
Nice dribble drive there by Arnett. Not able to connect on the layup. Futhi comes up with the rebound for the Tigers. Robertson will dish it off to Stoley. He'll bring it across half court for Waverly.
You say Robertson's on the right side, but you'll see him on the left.
Robertson drives inside, hands it off to Futhi. He'll lay it up and in. That ties things up here in the first half. 26-26 now. Tigers come up with the steal in transition. Out to Stoley, back to Robertson. Around the free throw line to Kelly. He'll drive in, and just like that, the Tigers out in front, 28-26. With 3:20 to go here in the second. Waverly got on a little run here. Came from down, I believe, it was either 2 or 4, back to up 2. Copley at the top of the key.
Might see another deep ball here.
Why not?
Imagine Stewart's coming off the screen here looking for it.
Buckle swings it up to Copley at the top of the key. He'll direct traffic for the Indians. Penn Morrison not going to make it easy.
Yeah, we're getting a little ISO here.
Nice spin move by Copley. Fadeaway mid-range jumper. Front iron, no good. Nice offensive rebound there by Stewart. Not able to connect. Another offensive rebound gets it to Copley. His shot no good. And the Tigers finally able to get a defensive rebound. Looking to extend their 2-point lead here with 2:20 to go in the second quarter. Pick and roll action between Robertson and Futhi. Nice move there by Robertson. Not able to connect on the jumper. And another rebound for Stewart. And we're going to have a jump ball called.
Yeah, we were just talking about the height of Will and Stewart. It's starting to pick up. I don't know if you can hear it behind us.
Yeah, you call them the tribe behind us, not exactly.
Well, they was looking for the foul earlier on the other side of the court. But
Stoley inbounding for the Tigers, gets it to Futhi. Robertson going to try a pull-up mid-range jumper, not enough. Stewart with another rebound for the Indians. He'll push it up to Copley. Nice pump fake there by Arnett. Runs into the tower of Will Futhi, but he's able to get the jumper to go. We're back to a tie ball game.
Kind of a miscue there by Morrison, trying to think there was a shot there. He's already kind of closed in on him. So
28-28 ball game here at the Waverly Downtown Arena.
I'm sure we're going to see Fufi try to come out.
Tigers trying to set something up here, regain their lead. We talked about Levi Stewart, biggest guy on the floor, heading to the scores table to check in.
Yep, there he is.
Futhi inside, nice strong move, better defense by Stewart. He'll pass it ahead to Copley, drive down the baseline, back out to Arnett. Nickel drives inside, back iron no good. Futhi the defensive rebound for Waverly. Stully pushing it ahead for the Tigers. Under a minute to go here in the second quarter, 50 seconds to go.
Yeah, I know they're looking to slow it down right now, but on the other end for Valley, Bryce Stewart already with 7 points and 8 rebounds.
Waverly maybe looking to hold on here for a final shot.
30-second timeout.
Coach Travis Robertson going to take a timeout for the Tigers. Be another 30-second timeout. Their second of the quarter.
30-second timeout with 30 seconds to go in the half. Yeah, I'm sure here they're going to try to look, you know, a lot of times when they come out of these timeouts and stuff like that, they usually try to find Robertson up there in the left of the key.
Well, I think something you're going to look for is if Stoley's going to be handling it on one wing, and Robertson's probably going to run around the top of the key and then run through a couple screens, probably run under the rim, and probably come out in the corner and knock down a three.
I'm sure most of that play with the picks and all that's going to be kind of set up by Hudson Kelly too.
Right. And really the off-ball movement by Robertson is really, and the screens by Futhi, Kelly, Morrison, whoever it is really what gets Robertson open.
For Valley, it looks like they brought the big man in. They must think they're going to try to find Will Futhi here. So there you go. There's your 6'7" guy.
And the clock's not starting, and now it starts, but we're going to have to retry the inbound here.
We're about 2.2 seconds late.
Or then should be 30 seconds on the clock. We're sitting at 27.8. Now we've got 2 minutes and 25 seconds. That's not going to cut it either. And now we have 25 seconds, which I guess is what we're going to roll with.
Yeah. That's what it's 30 before the timeout. But
sure, Waverly not going to argue about it. They're looking to hold on for the last shot anyway. It'll just make it 5 seconds shorter here.
Good job there by Valley, kind of double screening that.
5 seconds to shoot for the Tigers. Finds Futhi in the corner. Gets it inside to the other Futhi. He tries for the layup with 0.2 seconds to go. He'll draw a foul on the Indians. That'll be their third. The second foul called on Bryce Stewart tonight.
Robertson could have looked at Fufi down low before he dished it out to Wade, but Valley kind of closed that in on the double team, and passing out to Wade kind of brought Levi Stewart out. So when you leave the big man out, you get the other Stewart guy underneath, and well, Fufi's got the upper edge on the height there.
You know, I kind of thought Wade Futhi was going to cut the three from the corner, but decides to get it inside to his brother, who's not able to connect on either of his 2 free throws. And that'll send us to halftime with a tied ball game. We'll head to the break here after this commercial break, and when we come back, Tyler will have all the stats from the first half. We'll be back for the start of the third quarter.
Glockner from the Glockner family of dealerships. With all the traveling that you're going to be doing this holiday season, we made servicing your vehicles as easy as possible. With our new online scheduling tool, you can schedule your oil change in less than 60 seconds. Visit Glockner.com, select Schedule Service, select the services that you need, and pick your arrival time. We'll even send you a text reminder. It's that simple. Have a great season.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie & Son Trucking. Willie & Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie & Son Trucking each week at sosaohio.com.
welcome back to the Waverly Downtown Arena. Getting ready to kick things off here in the third quarter. Tyler, I know we might be a little unofficial here with the stats because of the little camera issue we had. It kind of froze both of us a little bit, but anything you have that you want to share with us from the first half, go ahead.
I was going to say for Waverly, Robertson, as we mentioned earlier, if you're just now joining, senior night here, so he came off the bench, came in about 4 minutes left in the first quarter, I believe. Played all the second quarter. Came out, made an impact early on, got 11 points already, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and picked up 2 steals. And co-host of him, we always talked about, Will Fufi. Added 8 points, beating a force down low with 7 rebounds already. And Wade Fufi, his brother Will, with 5 points with the lone triple, 2 rebounds. On the other side for Valley, led by Bryce Stewart, unofficial on Stewart's stats here, but I do know he's got 7 points and 9 rebounds already. And Colt Buckle and, Jace Copley making the difference, but George Arnett and Jace Copley both with 5, Colt Buckle with 4. And, it's kind of what I got so far, Had a little bit of that technical issue there early on, kind of put me back a little bit.
One thing we know for sure is we've got a tied ball game heading into the second half here.
And the last time they matched up, we remember Valley was up by 11.5. So, and the last time for Waverly, they outscored Valley 34-16 back in January 11th.
Valley going to start things off for us here in the second half, running a little weave offense, gets it out to Nickel on the wing. Trying to get it inside. Don't believe he was touched by anybody. It'll be a turnover for the Indians.
Yeah, I think Bryce went over there, tried to grab it, but I think he ran into the trash can. So you don't want to knock it over the water cooler. You might want that later.
Stelly bringing it up for the Tigers, looking to jump back out in front here. They held the lead for quite a lot of the second half, for the second quarter, but
down 26-20, came back up 28-26.
Nice offense there. Nice backdoor cut by Robertson. Better defense by the Indians. Ball pushed ahead to Colt Buckle. Hands it off to Stewart. He'll drive down the lane. Goes up with the left hand. Nice finish there by Stewart. And Valley back out in front with a 2-point lead with 7:08 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, Stewart eyeballing another board here. He's got a double-double.
Ball poked away by George Arnett. Pushes it ahead to Buckle. Nice finish there by Buckle. A 32-28 lead now for the Indians. Wade Futhi gets it to Kelly at the top of the key. Moves it over to Stully on the right wing. Looking for Robertson through the Kelly screen. Then across court to Futhi. His corner 3 is good. Wade Futhi from the corner. Struggled early on, but last couple of threes for Futhi. Been able to knock him down.
Yeah, and Robertson now 4 assists, 2 to Wade and 2 to Will Futhi.
Buckle drives down the lane, kicks it out to Stewart. He loses control of it. Ball on the ground, able to get it up to Buckle. Indians still holding on to a 1-point lead with just under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, you're probably going to get a backdoor pass here maybe.
Arnett on the deep right wing, hands it off to Colt Buckle. Back to Arnett at the top of the key, over to Stewart on the left wing. Down into the corner to Copley. Very patient approach here for the Indians. Not going to force anything, but with a 1-point lead, why should you? Inside to Stewart, back out. Good ball movement by the Indians. Deep 3 on the way for number 13, Jace Copley. Little shooter's touch, little shooter's roll there. Able to knock down the 3-point jumper. And after a patient possession, Valley able to jump out to a 35-31 lead here with 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Tigers looking to answer back. Kelly at the top of the key, moves it over to Stully. Futhi comes down the baseline, gets it inside to Will Futhi. Layup won't go. Copley comes up with the rebound for the Indians, pushes it ahead to Colt Buckle. Drives inside, poked away by Robertson. And it'll stay in possession of the Indians.
Yeah, the past 2 possessions there for Waverly, both Will Fufi and Hudson Kelly down low, setting the double screen for Wade Fufi to come around the baseline there to open the corner. But it gives you a lot of options because you always kick that back down the wheel and off ball here.
Nickel inbounds to Arnett. His corner 3, no good.
Over the back.
Going to get an over the back call, I believe, on number 24, Bryce Stewart. That'll be the team's first of the half. That's Stewart's third, so that's something to watch out for.
Yep.
And as I say that, Stewart going to head to the bench. Guy we talked about that was on the bench when we were talking about him. Big man Levi Stewart has him listed as 6'7" for the Valley Indians.
I think if you knock off Will Fufi's hair, you will see the size difference.
Stoley going for a lob pass to Robertson, perfectly executed. Tigers cut it down to 2 here.
What a nice pass that was. Outreached arm to that 6'7" Levi there. So, and we've seen that happen a couple times already this game.
The backdoor lob pass for the Tigers has kind of been a staple of their offense, scoring anywhere from 6, 8, 10 points a game off just that play. Copley drives baseline, goes with the reverse layup, can't connect. Stewart almost comes up with the offensive rebound. Robertson pushing it ahead for the Tigers. Nice pass to Futhi. He lays it up and in for 2, and we have another tied ball game here with 3:40 to go in the third. It's like when one team jumps out, the team behind just crawls right back in it, and the ball will bounce out of bounds off the hands of sophomore Jace Copley. Be a turnover for the Indians and a chance for Waverly to take a lead here.
Yeah, I think he may have jammed his finger there on the trying to snag that. All tied up again at 35. Seems like any time anyone tries to pull away with a 4-point lead, it's just
can't happen.
About a minute later, it's all tied up again. Coach Robertson over there looks like he's holding a tee and trying to coordinate his offense at the same time.
Approach Valley took several possessions ago. Waverly taking their time, not going to force anything here. 2:57 to go in the third quarter. Robertson tries to drive baseline, gets it to Futhi. Another good finish there by Will Futhi, and the Tigers are out to a 2-point lead here in the third quarter. Arnett drives inside, right-handed floater. Nice finish by Arnett, able to finish through the contact. Thought we might get a whistle.
Copley in there to grab it. And it's kind of hard to see it over here. I thought maybe they roll off to Robertson. But we don't have a camera over there, so I couldn't right there.
And on the scoreboard here, okay, now they flipped it up. I was thinking I may have added two extra points if they weren't updating the scoreboard here. Ball poked away by Arnett in transition, poked away by Stully, and it'll be out of bounds on the Tigers. Valley.
I'm not sure what happened there on the inbound pass. Obviously, they're trying to go for Robertson. I think maybe the inbounder tried to think Robertson's a little bit farther back than that.
Nice inbound play by the Indians. Colton Buckle able to knock down the mid-range jumper. And, if you saw that, he just kind of lobbed it into Levi Stewart. He just tipped it right back to him, and Buckle able to knock down the jumper.
35 just a minute ago, all tied up. Now 39-37 in favor of Valley.
Hudson Kelly's pass to Mark Stoley, a little off target.
Yeah, back-to-back turnovers now for Waverly.
Copley on the wing, drives down the lane, goes for the scoop layup, and will be fouled. No, they're going to get him for a travel. It'll be a turnover for the Indians and a chance here for the Tigers to tie things back up or maybe take a lead here with 1:55 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, the last few times, early on they kept trying to do that double screen under load, send Wade to the corner, but already starting him stationary out there in the right wing. Good opportunity here to kick it to Wade and try to find the wheel.
Robertson going to tie a deep three for the lead. No good, too strong. Good offensive rebound by Wade Futhi. Robertson pass inside to Futhy. Count it in the foul. Will Futhy.
I tell you, it is automatic with these two on the court together.
It's a dynamic duo for sure here in the SOC, and they continue to play like this. Going to be a real problem in the Division II state tournament for any team that comes across the Tigers.
Yeah, Will Futhy right now with 14 points on the night. Trey Robertson has found him 5 times.
0 for 2 to end the first half from the free throw line was Futhy. And he'll continue that streak here. 3 missed free throws. I believe he's only taken those 3 free throws tonight.
0 for 3,
Could come back to haunt the Tigers. Could be up 3 points here instead of instead of it being a tied game. Under a minute to go here. Arnett going to let one fly. No good. Hudson Kelly comes up with the rebound. 53 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Robertson pushes it ahead. Corner 3 from Futhy. Too strong. Stewart showing off his height, going up to get that rebound, and with 40 seconds to go in the quarter.
Yeah, back there on the last drive here for Valley. Stewart, I thought he was going to try to come with the ball, but he tried to punch it away off of Will Futhy and didn't punch it hard enough, I guess.
Arnett at the top of the key, 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Buckler dribbles to the left side, going to go pick and roll with Stewart. Ball poked away by Wade Futhy in transition. 10 to shoot for the Tigers. Stoley lays it up, no good.
And there's a foul, yep.
And they're going to get Arnett. I believe it'll be a foul on the floor. So with 6 seconds to go here in the third, Waverly, it should be a foul on the floor. Players lining up as if it was a shooting foul, but.
Well, I think Wade was trying to say it was a putback effort, which I kind of thought it was, but I think the refs kind of saw it as a rebound.
Hunter Edwards checking in for, I believe, the first time tonight. Don't think we've seen the junior here in tonight's contest. George Arnett going to take a breather. And with 6 seconds left, the Tigers going to try to draw something up. Inbound to Stoley. 4 to shoot for the Tigers. 2 to shoot.
Foul.
Yep. And we're going to get a foul called at the buzzer that'll send Robertson to the line shooting 2. A chance here to take the lead heading into the final quarter of tonight's contest.
Yeah, Robertson there kind of drawing the chin of Levi Stewart there on the put up. But
Robertson's first free throw not able to connect. It'll remain a tie ball game.
Waverly 0 for 4 so far at the line tonight.
Struggling from the line.
And like I told you in many games we've done together, dude. Free throws are the ones that matter.
And able to go 1 for 2 from the line. Waverly a 40-39 lead heading into the final quarter of play. We'll be back after this.
Glockner from the Glockner family of dealerships. With all the traveling that you're going to be doing this holiday season, we made servicing your vehicles as easy as possible. With our new online scheduling tool, you can schedule your oil change in less than 60 seconds. Visit Glockner.com, select Schedule Service, select the services that you need, and pick your arrival time. We'll even send you a text reminder. It's that simple. Have a great season.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie & Son Trucking. Willie & Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student-athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie & Son Trucking each week at sosaohio.com.
And welcome back to the Waverly Downtown Arena. We're getting ready to kick things off here in the fourth quarter. The home Tigers out to a 40-39 lead. It's been close all game. I believe after the first quarter, it was the Indians who were up 16-15. Headed into halftime, it all tied up. And we head into the final quarter of play. The Tigers out to a 40-39 lead over the visiting Valley Indians.
So far, so good for Waverly. Got the 1-point edge and yet to have drawn a foul this quarter.
Well, and you notice that third quarter, I believe it's Bryce Stewart as Futhy going to try a corner three. Count it. 4-point lead now for the Tigers.
Yeah, Fufu with his third triple of the night.
But Bryce Stewart, not as big of an impact there in the third quarter as he had in the first half. Kind of slowed things down for him. Backdoor lob pass attempt for the Indians. And going to call it out of bounds on the Indians.
Yep.
Tigers a chance here to extend their 4-point lead with 7:33 to go here in the final quarter of play.
Yeah, Buckle tried to grab it there with the one hand and was unable to come up with it.
Back to Futhy in the corner, back out to Stowey. He'll swing it over to Penn Morrison.
A little too quick on the trigger there on the pass, but
I think he realized how open it was going to be. He just got a little too pass happy there, and it'll be another turnover for the Tigers.
But again, it's still the Fufi connection down low. Will setting the screen, Wade kicking out to the corner, and
it's been there tonight.
Yeah, that's kind of Wade's sweet spot. He likes to be out there. I don't know if it's
every team has a
Wayne
player
Wade
that
thing or not,
hangs out in the corner and knocks down big-time jump shots for his team.
When you get him and Robertson going on down the arc, it can be pretty lethal.
Buckle gets it to Stewart at the top of the key. He'll swing it over to George Arnett on the left wing. Back out to Jace Copley. Arnett picks up his dribble around the free throw line to Stewart. Nice hop step move there by Stewart. Good finish by the senior. And we're back to a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, you got to take into account though, Bryce Stewart does have 3 fouls, so you definitely want to try to make sure he doesn't get any fouls on the defensive end.
Robertson going to try a deep three. A little too strong. Rebound goes to Colton Buckle. Here come the Indians in transition. Out to Arnett for the lead. No good. Big defensive rebound there by Penn Morrison. Robertson going to bring it up for the Tigers in transition. Robertson drives inside. Left-handed layup, no good. Wade Futhy with the rebound out to Will Futhy for a 3, no good. Robertson gets an offensive rebound. They're going to get him for a foul, and over the back draw on Robertson.
I'm not sure about that one.
Looked like a really good rebound by Robertson. No, the foul is on Robertson.
Yeah, that's his second now. That's the first team foul since I think about 2 minutes left in the second quarter.
43-41 lead here for the Waverly Tigers over the Valley Indians. Valley looking to tie things back up. Nice defense there by Futhy. And I think they're going to get a foul called on the Indians. I wasn't sure who the foul was on, but I thought
it's on Stewart, I think. Yeah.
I thought if there was a foul, it would have been called on Futhy, but that's the 4th foul called here tonight on Bryce Stewart.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure about that one, though. I don't know if they got the push. Maybe he's thinking that he kind of bumped the guy down low to kind of back up a little bit to snag it. But
and on the lob pass, Futhy, pretty good defense, but on the whistle, I thought that's who the foul would be called on.
Yeah, because, Stewart didn't really have that much room
he just kind of got boxed out.
Yeah.
5:12 to go here in the final quarter of play. Stowey drives down the lane, draws contact, and that'll send him to the line with a chance to make it a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, great job there splitting up 2 defenders and good presence and awareness by Stolly. The defender behind him kind of held his shot a little bit.
And they got the foul on Levi Stewart, and not on Levi Stewart, on Bryce Stewart.
I thought that was on
Arnett. I didn't think it was on Stewart. That's Stewart's 5th and final foul. Gonna hurt the Indians down the stretch here in the 4th quarter. But one big man goes out named Stewart, and another big man named Stewart comes in for the Indians.
I think they forgot it was
it's a 2-point ball game here, and the Tigers have struggled from the free throw line. What is it now, 1 for 6?
Yep, you got it.
Second free throw on the way for Stully. He connects. 44-41 lead now for the Tigers.
I would say points. I almost got myself, but that's the first point for Stully since the first quarter on that drive layup.
Well, and you know, really throughout the season, Stully hasn't been a main scorer for the Tigers. He's kind of been a big offensive rebound there by Stewart. That makes it a one-point ball game, but Stully kind of been a guy that slows things down, takes control of the game, a good hustle defender, and a great passer for the Tigers.
He's great at just slowing down, trying to get everyone in the right position. Robertson kind of does the same there.
4:32 to go here in the fourth quarter. Inside, Fifi with the reverse layup. Count it. 3-point lead now for the Tigers.
Make that 8 assists now for Robertson. And how about another steal?
And it's poked away by the Tigers. Robertson in transition. Fifi going to try a corner three. Count it. Wade Fifi from downtown.
And
Coach Greg Tackett going to take a timeout.
Waverly Tigers are roaring.
Going to be a full timeout for the Indians. We'll step aside, and when we come back, the Indians are going to try to get back into this as they're currently trailing the Tigers 6 points. We'll be back after this.
Glockner from the Glockner family of dealerships. With all the traveling that you're going to be doing this holiday season, we made servicing your vehicles as easy as possible. With our new online scheduling tool, you can schedule your oil change in less than 60 seconds. Visit Glockner.com, select Schedule Service, select the services that you need, and pick your arrival time. We'll even send you a text reminder. It's that simple. Have a great season.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie and Son Trucking. Willie and Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie and Son Trucking each week at sosaohio.com.
6 to Will and 3 to Wade.
And welcome back to the Waverly Downtown Arena. After a big three by Wade Duthie in the corner, a place he's thrived all night. The Tigers out to a 6-point lead over the Valley Indians with 4:12 to go here in the fourth quarter. Me and Tyler were talking during the timeout. We have Wade Futhi for 14 and Will Futhi for 16. 30 points between the Futhi brothers tonight.
Yep.
That's
7 of
30
6.
of the team's 49.
It's 7 of the 16 from behind the arc right now, and that is collected by Trey Robertson and Wade Futhi. And Trey Robertson nearing a double-double with 9 assists right now. 6 to Will and 3 to Wade.
Copley on the right wing, going to work on Robertson. Nice pass inside to Stewart. Kind of lays it up to himself. 3 straight rebounds and the foul. Levi Stewart, a chance for a 3-point play.
Big man going to work there.
You know, you remember back in the elementary ball, you did the drill where you bounce it off the backboard to yourself, trying to high point the rebound, and it's kind of what Stewart was doing right there. Third time's the charm, and a chance here for Stewart to make it a one-possession ball game for the Indians.
Yeah, Will Futhi will pick up the team's second foul here for Waverly in the second half, and that's his first.
Free throw by Stewart is good. We've got a 3-point ball game here with 3:46 to go.
Yeah, Levi Stewart didn't really play much in the first half.
Didn't see him a whole lot. He tried to check in there at the end, but
I think he got about 6 seconds in.
Robertson drives down the left side of the lane. Can't get it to go. Rebound goes to Futhi, and he'll be fouled. Thought it may have been all ball, but foul will send Futhi to the line.
It tells you how much respect people's got, or Valley's got for Robertson driving through the lane. And that draw, a 6'7" center coming down and leaving the back door open for Will Futhi to come up with the collective board and then the foul.
Futhi 0 for 3 from the line tonight. Make it 0 for 4. And that's something to make note of if we get into a fouling contest here towards the end of the game. Look for the Indians to foul Will Futhi. Is it 0 for 4 now on the night for Futhi?
Yep.
Make it 0 for 5. Will Futhi not able to connect from the free throw line once again. It'll remain a 3-point ball game.
0 for 5 and 2 for 9 as a team.
shots that you'd normally expect. Good defense there by Robertson, able to intercept the pass in transition, lays it up and in for 2. 5-point lead now for the Tigers.
Yeah, great
Valley
job there.
not wasting any time in transition. Bank shot no good for Stewart. Fadeaway jumper by Arnett. May have been looking for contact.
Yeah, I'm not.
And I think we're going to have an injury timeout. Carter Nickel a little shaken up after the play.
I think he rolled his ankle there on trying to grab the rebound.
Hunter Edwards going to check in for the Indians.
Not something you want to see right now for Valley. You're only down by 5 and having one of your key position players.
Right.
Hasn't not much on the scoring, stats and all that, but he has a great presence out there for him. So now Valley without.
Nice backdoor cut there by Robertson. Nice find by Scully. Tigers now out to a 7-point lead over the Indians. Arnett going to try a deep 3. Front iron, no good. Saved by number 4, Colt Buckle, but right into the hands of Trey Robertson.
At 2:25 to play. Valley right now down by 7 and is currently without Carter Nickel and Bryce Stewart.
Robertson drives down the lane. It'll be tipped out of bounds off the hands of either Robertson or Futhi.
Yeah, I think it rolled off of Robertson's forearm there.
Still a pretty comfortable lead here for the Tigers as we're at 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. If Valley's going to make a move, it's going to have to be here soon.
Yep.
Arnett at the top of the key. Back to Buckle.
Yeah, Buckle here's got to find something here.
Pick and roll action with Stewart. Buckle drives down the lane. Big target inside to Stewart. Can't connect. Nice putback finish there by number 4, Colt Buckle. It's hard to overthrow a man that big, but he almost did there. But when you're 6'7", he's able to get up there. Ball poked away by Buckle in transition. Here come the Indians. And ball will be poked away by Mark Scully. Thought we might get a whistle. And we're going to get a timeout called by the Tigers.
Oh no.
And we have a fan on the court here. Wow. I have seen that one before. Early in the year, I was at a Unyoda Zane Trace game, and it was the one at Unyoda. We had a fan hop onto the court there as well, so. Not the first time I've seen that. It's been a while, though.
Yeah. We're okay taking the little break with, fan walking out other than that JV game we just seen earlier with the little kid getting sick on the sideline. It took about 20 minutes. Which is unfortunate because it delayed us with only 5 seconds on the game clock. But it's all right.
I got to say, now that everything's kind of calmed down a little bit, I am surprised we didn't get a foul called on Mark Scully. As it almost looked like Scully kind of, I'm not sure who it was. I believe it may have been Buckle.
Well, this is interesting. It looks like Valley's official scores.
No, actually, it was Carter Nickel who was hit on the play there.
Right.
Thought we might get a foul, no whistle, and it's caused an uproar here on the.
But it is good to see him, Coakley get back up.
Yeah, it looked bad.
Yeah. A little bit of a lower back. Kind of looked like he leaned back on his lower back there.
Tigers out in front 5 with 1:15 to go. And we're going to get a foul called on Jace Copley.
And we'll see Stolle go back to the line here with 1:13 to play, up 53-48. As that was Copley's first foul of the game.
Tigers now in the bonus. Chance here for Stolle to extend their lead.
Waverly now 3 for 10 at the line, which right now is not costly for them, but
free throws have been an issue for the Tigers all game. Stolle as of now 1 for 1 on this trip. Chance to go 2 for 2.
Hudson Kelly checks back in for Wade Fufu.
Stolle's second free throw on the way. Back iron, no good. Big offensive rebound by Penn Morrison, but it's poked away by Copley. He'll bring it up for the Indians. Mid-range jumper on the way from Copley, no good. Rebound goes to Hudson Kelly. Robertson pushing it ahead for the Tigers. And we're going to get a foul called on George Arnett.
We do got this counter, but I think both of us is leaning back on that play there.
I was ready to take the charge.
Yeah. I was more worried about my water than anything.
Foul will send Robertson to the line, shooting 2.
And for George Arnett, that is now, what, his 4th foul?
Yeah. 4th foul for Arnett. First free throw by Robertson is good. Back and forth ball game all night.
Yeah.
Tigers slowly pulling away with it. As I believe that's the first time the Tigers were perfect from the line here in tonight's contest. Arnett drives inside, lays it up and in for 2. That cuts it to 6 with 45 seconds to go. And Colt Buckle going to foul Trey Robertson. That'll send him to the line, shooting 2.
That's something we talked about, you know, in that third quarter. Valley had 14 fouls, Waverly had none. And obviously when you got 4 fouls in one quarter, it carries over to the fourth, and pick up a couple and you're already in foul trouble.
43.7 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Tigers now out to a 7-point lead over the Indians.
Well, something we didn't expect, you know, early on, but that's now 3 consecutive made free throws.
Another perfect 2 for 2 from the line for the Tigers.
Yep, Robertson 5 of 6 now at the line.
Deep 3 on the way for the Indians, no good. Offensive rebound goes to Arnett. Tries to get it inside to Stewart, but it's poked away by Futhy. And Hunter Edwards going to foul Trey Robertson once again.
Well, I know you're running out of time with, you know, down by 8, 30 seconds to play, but
Robertson
currently,
probably not the guy you want to foul either.
No discredit to Will Fufi, but he is a for 5. But.
First free throw from Fufi is good. Hudson Kelly heading to the bench, checking in for the Tigers. Drake Teeters started in tonight's contest. This is his first time back in the game. Robertson's second free throw on the way. Count it, Trey Robertson. 4 for 4 from the line in his last 4. A parking lot 3 on the way for Jace Copley, no good. And Valley not looking to foul with 20 seconds to go. This should be the end of tonight's contest. And that will be your ball game. A final score of Waverly 60, Valley 50. We'll head to a quick break. I'll give Tyler some time to add up all his stats from tonight's contest, and when we come back, he'll share everything he has with us. We'll be back after this.
Glockner from the Glockner family of dealerships. With all the traveling that you're going to be doing this holiday season, we made servicing your vehicles as easy as possible. With our new online scheduling tool, you can schedule your oil change in less than 60 seconds. Visit Glockner.com, select Schedule Service, select the services that you need, and pick your arrival time. We'll even send you a text reminder. It's that simple. Have a great season.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie and Son Trucking. Willie and Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie and Son Trucking each week at sosaohio.com.
Last time I said anything.
Welcome back into the Waverly Downtown Arena. Tigers sweep the season series over the Indians with a 60-50 win over Valley. Tyler, you want to give us any stats you have from tonight's contest?
Yeah, well, we'll start with the winners on the night. Waverly with a 60-50 win over Valley, led by Trey Robertson with 24 points, 9 assists. 6 of those assists was to Will Foofy, who had 16 points on the night, and Robertson's other free assist was to Wade Foofy with 14, as Wade Foofy ended the night with 4 frees from the behind the arc. Trey Robertson with 3 behind the arc, and obviously at the end there he goes 6 for 6 from the line. Mark Stolle played some good quality minutes tonight. Got going in the first quarter and kind of slowed down throughout the game, but picked up 2 from the charity stripe, going 2 for 4 in the fourth quarter. Ended the night with 4 points. And Penn Morrison got scoring in the second quarter, and that kind of closed out to the 60-point with Penn Morrison with the double. And for Valley, it's kind of more of a group effort. Led by Bryce Stewart with 11 points. Ended the night with a double-double with 11 points, 12 rebounds, 5 fouls. Obviously, we've seen that foul out. That kind of got costly for them at the end. George Arnett with 9 points, 3 boards, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And then for Colt Buckle tonight, ended the night as the second leading scorer for Valley with 10 points, mostly kind of there in the second half. And then for Jace Copley, got in foul trouble there towards the end of the game again. Ended the night with 8 points, 2 trays, 1 in the first, 1 in the third. And then, just kind of one of those games, DC, we kind of expected, obviously the intensity. It's a late game, senior night for Waverly, so we've seen a different, starting lineup than we're most commonly seeing. Then, Robertson, doesn't matter if he missed the first 4 minutes of the game or not, but he still comes out and does a great job. Got 8 points going off the bench and already found the assist. And just another great game for them. Obviously, it's something we're looking forward to in the playoff and tournaments.
Yeah, big win for the Tigers heading into the tournament. Like we said earlier, first round bye going to face either the 18th seeded Athens or number 17 seeded Circleville. So we'll have that matchup for you. I'm sure somebody might be there. We don't know yet. Valley, the 2 seed, will face either Ironton St. Joseph or New Boston in their first tournament matchup.
Definitely either group can definitely get together. Hopefully, for Valley, Carter Nichols okay. Obviously, he took a hard beating, and Jace Copley there towards the end kind of stalled our game a little bit. Fans' interactions on the court. Don't get that very often, but no, definitely, Stewart got fouled out, so he's not banged up too bad, hopefully. So they got a good group. Obviously, Waverly just doing more of the same they have all year, and they're going to be I think they can make a great run in the tournament.
And with that is all myself, Tyler, and Derek Webb's brother-in-law have for you tonight. Final score, Waverly 60, Valley 50. Have a good rest of your night.
Have a good night.